She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Toot toot. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Toot toot. All right. So you got something coming in. You got good news coming in. I want to see what this good news is. Okay. ASMR. Okay. It's a package. I'm seeing a package. You have some good news coming in the form of a package. What else? He lives in you, hey, hey, he watches over. God is on your side. The divine is on your side. Your hard work is gonna pay off. How you do that there? How you do that there? How you fit all that ass in them jeans? Okay, you got a lot. You got dunk in your trunk. Something about you got a lot of. This is the good type of dunk. Okay, This is not the shitty booty type of dunk. This is the kind of bounce back. You bounce back. Friendship in reverse. Impulsiveness in reverse. We're going to get into the other side of the energy, but for you, you're not keeping friends. Something about you not keeping friends. You keeping your circle very, very mindful, very demure, very cutesy. Okay, your circle have to be small during this time in your life. He watches over. He lives in you, hey, he my hey. If you're moving, okay, for those of y'all that are moving, you can really trust the visions that you've been having in your dreams, because this feels like you've been getting like dreams and premonitions of like this new life that you're about to have. Like when you're outside just by yourself, you're seeing yourself. Your future self is giving you signs and synchronicities like this is where we're about to be, baby. Just continue to keep your eyes tunnel vision. Focus. I need some red glasses. That would look really cute. Anyway, yeah, focus. So, self-concern, self-healing, and independence. If you are really a self-love type of girly, right? And you say you love yourself, then you have to prioritize yourself, right? If you have friends and they feel some type of way that you're only concerned about your own business and not what anyone else is doing or going through, and they feel mad about that, then you would be a hypocrite. And why would your own friends want to make you a hypocrite of the time that you should take to do whatever it is that you feel like you want to do? Real friends would be like, my friend is doing what they need to do. And I don't need a rhyme or a reason. They don't need a rhyme or a reason. That's what self-concern and self-love is. You don't have to give nobody no update. You don't have to explain to anybody what you're going through. This is not that type of show. And I feel like right here and right now, people that say, oh yeah, I'm healing too. I'm on a self-love journey too. When they see you when they see you apply that shit in your own life and they have a problem with it, they're not your fucking friends. And that's facts. I don't care how much they want to tell you, oh, or I was this and this was that and this should guarantee this and you should feel comfortable coming to me and X, Y, and Z. Fuck all of that. That's that loyalty shit. That's that expectation shit. That's that worship shit. And anybody got time for that? Because this is pretty much saying that you have to look to the horizon. You have to go in the direction that you're meant to go in, because the more you were being with, like misery loving company, the more you were remaining in the company of people that are like bonies, right? And what are bonies? You ever seen Zombieland? Okay, so the girl came to a zombie land. She went to an airport. And at that airport, they were trying to find food. So the zombies came and they can't experience love. They can't experience what it felt like to be alive. So they like to eat the brains of the living, right? So like pick your brain and live off of that shit, right? And they like to, so they can experience being what it feels like to be alive. Follow me, okay? So what this is pretty much saying is you're like a light in Zombieland, and they want to pick your brain, but there's something so special about you that when they see you, when someone sees you, instead of them wanting to pick your brain, it's like you inspire them to want to live again. All right, to want to get out of that zombie land, to wake up. So you have the ability to wake people up, resurrect people from the dead, right? 3 cycles of existence. You have the bonies, the zombie lands, and then you have the living. So it's like from a state of mind, from a resurrection of consciousness, which is what they were lacking, which is what made them zombies. It's like the zombies were changing. And so the bonies that were existing off of the zombies and eating them and sucking their life, right? It's like, oh, I ain't gonna bother you because you're on the verge of becoming like me. You made it 6 feet under. You know what I'm saying? You went, if this is the lead of the dead, you went down to the bones. And what is this? 3 of Wands. See the road? You came there as a messenger to the brokenhearted, the disharmony, okay? Unhappy couples. And you let them know, like, hey, you don't have to be a zombie. And you didn't even, this is saying, like, because of how you are in general, you have this effect on people. So you didn't have to do anything. It's literally when you remove yourself, right? So she was there in the zombie land for a long time, and she said, hey, listen, zombie, I gotta leave now. I've been here for a long time. I already know you ate my boyfriend. I already know you tore that shit down, but I'm gonna let that slide, right? Because I feel like you're special, right? So it's like being captive by something, and then that something is like, you know what? You got to stay here because I got to protect you. And then you're like, okay, I'll stay with you for a little bit. Now you're protecting me. Okay, now this shit ain't working. It's time for me to go. What's the matter? What the matter? What the matter? Juju? It's like, I got to go. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm living. I'm from the land of the living. I'm from the Most High. And so what happened was, okay, he's like, okay, I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna make sure you get out safely. And so now you over here leaving this realm, and the interaction that this zombie has had with you has made everybody else that's zombies just like them. They want love too. They want to know what it feels like to be loved too. And that's how your love is contagious, right? So now the bonies done caught on, and the bonies have said, like, hold on, I don't want to hear about love. I'm too far dead to the point where there ain't no coming back for me. So if I'm down here, I'm taking everything with me, the zombies and the living. And so that is a different tier. Okay? You can't build with that. It's too broken. It's like it's irreversible because they gave up on themselves. And so they were trying to, the longer you were in that realm, the bonies wanted you to give up too. And they felt like, fuck the zombies now. So now the zombies had to come and protect you, because it's like the bonies don't even care about the zombies no more. They're like, fuck having the zombies just us all be like each other. Now I want to come for whoever made you believe that you can get out of this shit. I want to come for that motherfucker. That's what has happened. You got a whole nother type of dead, where they want to know who convinced these zombies that they can wake the fuck up. Just like that. Who gave you hope? Who told you it was possible? Who told you could reverse this shit? And so some of y'all had to stop being friends with these zombies. You had to stop being friends with a certain level of consciousness because they didn't love themselves. And the more you would be their friends, it's the more you enable an enabler, because you're like, oh, we're friends, I'm just going to enable you. I'm just going to talk to you sweet and tell you what you want to hear. Eventually, you start behaving. You see what I'm saying? You start behaving just like the very person. Start blending in. In the movie, he said, you got to blend in. You got to blend in. In order for us to be friends, in order for you to walk around with me, you got to blend in. And so she started, like, he's like, too much. So he was training her how to fit into his zombie land. And she was like, hey, listen, babe, this is cool and all, but I don't belong here. I'm from the living. And he had to like make sure she got back. And on that journey of going back, he fell in love. And that man was resurrected from the dead. That's what I'm seeing here. Your love is... Ooh. Trust in reverse. There's a hit out on psychics, intuitives. They're like, don't trust them. Trust your feeling and dreams to guide your career path. And that's in reverse. There's a whole agenda. And like I said, with self-concern, self-healing, and independence, you were giving up putting yourself first, healing yourself, having that priority, your independence, to remain friends with someone that wanted to stay in that position. So you leaving, it was always destined for you to leave. You guys made a pact in a past life that said, okay, I'm going to fall from grace and I'm going to be amongst the dead. And you are going to come into this existence already having the clues, the remedies, like the answers, which means that you probably were born into a family where you weren't conditioned to religion. You weren't conditioned to certain belief systems that put you in the box. So you're outside the box of that zombie land, right? And this person, this love in your life is pretty much saying like, there will come a moment where I will be from abroad, I'll be foreign, I'll be somewhere else. We'll be foreign worlds apart from each other, whether physically, spiritually, symbolically, whatever. And you're going to want to be my friend, and you're going to want to comfort me and console me. And I'm going to want you to trust me that this world is something you want to live too. But it's written and prophesied that you will have to return and say, okay, now I need you to get me out of this situation. Now I need you to make sure that I am removed from this experience because I'm not meant to be here. I was meant to come long enough to say hi, hello. Okay. But I can't stay here. And this will be a test for this person to let you go, like Beauty and the Beast. Okay. When you leave, you are going to get a lot of, like, the bonies are going to come after you. I don't know what other way to say that. The bonies are going to come after you. Because now you're a threat to their fabric of existence. And now they know where to find you. And they picking up your scent off of this person. Because this person went back and like let you go. They went back home. And now it done created a ripple effect where people are like, shit, I want love too. I want better too. I want more too. And so now the bonies are coming after you. The bonies. Back and forth. Told you that your person was going back and forth in between two levels of consciousness. And it put a spiritual hit out on you. What's the channel message from my moms? Destiny. Listen, cornucopia and destiny. Y'all are going to change the world. 11. Okay, you're going to open doors. You're going to change the narrative. Okay, it's very empowering over here. So if you've had to leave a person, place, or thing to prioritize yourself, to stand for something and not fall for anything, you were contracted to do that. So go ahead and go Like, oh my God, I had to leave that person. That was so hard. It's okay. It's okay. We have waiting for information. You already know what to do. So don't be sad about it. That's what Spirit is saying. You already know what time it is. Don't be sad about it. You already know why it has to happen. They've already showed you in a dream. They've already showed you that if you know the ending, how you get there shouldn't matter, right? If you've already been revealed in the spirit of how you guys are going to be together, period. If you've already had the vision of y'all living happily ever after, the journey to that matrimony is literally just, it's an infinite amount of ways that I can go, but you cannot stop destiny. Power lines. If we look into each other's eyes, find far apart, and baby, love is the reason why. All right, so seeing it eye to eye, y'all are meant to come back around and see something eye to eye that you didn't see before. Communication is going to pick back up again. Is prophesied to happen this way. If this person is with another relationship, it's prophesied to happen that way. If they are realizing that they're unhappy in that relationship and that they were impulsive and they rushed into something, it was meant to happen that way. Okay. So someone's going to be getting divorced, breaking up, separating. But I do feel like they have to do this without having you tell them how it's done, you know? Like there has to be a level of mystery. So some of you guys, this person may have been too close to you. And so you had to leave them to get them off of your trail. Because this person, their loyalty to you or their commitment to you, they would have never stopped. At all. They would have never stopped trying. They would have remained committed to the point of no return, even if it cost them their life. That's how committed this zombie has been to you. All right. 10 of Cups. So some of you guys had to push someone away, but it wasn't the end of y'all's story. It was like, it was a necessary, because if you stuck around constantly reviving this person, respawning them, and giving them all the answers, they would have become codependent on you, and that wouldn't separate you from the karmic. You get what I'm saying? You would blend in like every other zombie, and that's not what you're supposed to do. So you had to leave. And from whatever position you're about to be in, you're about to be learning and getting a lot of insight, perfecting a craft. And with the time and effort that you put into it, it's going to get you a lot of backlash and a lot of negativity. And right when these bonies are coming in to attack you, this person is going to, like, first they were going to stay away to give you your space and not bother you. But they're going to be like, fuck that, you know, I'm coming. I got to prepare you for what's happening, what's about to happen, the drama that's about to find you. So this person is going to come in and help you fight on the battlefield. And it's a three of Pentacles, because it's like an uproar. There's an uproar happening, and this person is going to be beside you, and you're going to be able to be independent, and there's no love lost. Okay, and whatever strategy these bonies are making, they're not going to let it happen against you. So that's it. That's all. That's what I got for y'all. That kind of rhymed just a little bit. Let me get your last card. I'm hearing Karuchi. I feel like someone's going to shout you out. What? Someone's going to shout you out? Clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. Yes, these are the bonies. The ones that spying, holding on. Like them holding on to the zombies is like all they have to feel like one day everybody's going to be just like them. One day everyone's going to think like them, believe like them, and see that it's better to just be just hollow, just angry, misery. Yeah, misery love company. You're like, no. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next one.